Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bellingham.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Haaland. Bellingham. Looking for the run. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
He's got away.
Skims one in. That's put paid to the danger. Gravenberg. Engages and forces him off the ball.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. It's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Mbappe is onto this. He's free, he has got space. The ball goes in, impressive jump. And he's done it! The first significant strike. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Upamecano. Saliba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior. That's a little off target. Upamecano. And it's Vitinha. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short.
Vitinha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gehi getting this one clear. Great ball and he's in. Oh, he's having a go! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's good play. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gravenberg. Some really good... And the finish! Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Madrid have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Vitinha pops him off it and wins back the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Rabiot. Tchouaméni played into space. That's a lovely, neat pass. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Back on the way then. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vitinha, and now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? And here's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Rabiot. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vitinha. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Gravenberch. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Upamecano can clear it away. And that is a little undercooked. Gravenberch. Tchouaméni does really well there, he is strong. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Vitinha. Can he get it through?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now, can they get him away? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until...
He leaps for it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
The two coaches are signalling changes here,
Number
both at the
10,
same time.
Rabiot. Number 22.
Saliba.
Bellingham. Coming on the field. Number 7.
And it's
Partey.
Ødegaard.
Number 41. Price. Number 23.
Dembele receives it in a good position here.
Substitution in progress.
This is a promising build-up. Great vision. He has a look up. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Elise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass is just off target. Elise. He won't be happy with that one. Hakimi. And Burmo. Now he's got space here. And the shot! Rice finds himself offside.
Namdin can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Namdin making
Hakimi.
further changes here,
Number 3,
and in quick succession.
Coming on the field. Number 12. Chandler.
Kubasi.
Number 15. Kubasi.
Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Namdin, moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 3 minutes
Upamecano.
added time.
Courtois is there to clear. We are into stoppage time. Oh, nice touch. And it's been hooked away. And that will be it. Nandin proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then.
Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Szoboszlai. Oh, what a mistake! And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Upamecano. And it's Rabiot. Here's Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. Tchouaméni. He won't be happy with that one. Quality ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Goes back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Llorente got a long way forward to join the attack. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, shooting chance!
Tchouaméni. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And it's Tchouaméni. Saliba. Oh, good spread. Llorente.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Very nicely done. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe. And the shot! It's in! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
The first breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ferran Torres.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Bellingham!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Namdin have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Namdin truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Saliba, nice physical challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Llorente.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rabiot making a dash for it. And it's
There will be
Hakimi.
1 minute added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Haaland, who's set up one. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Namdin unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Gay. Number
And we
10,
get things going again.
Rabiot. Coming on the
Namdin
field.
really need
number
to bring up their
21,
intensity and
Jamal.
rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Number
Just
23,
looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pinches it off him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Bomo knocks it into space. Namdin come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Haaland. Szoboszlai. And it's Bellingham. Here's Chouameni. Bellingham. And it's Szoboszlai. It's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Namdin still this single goal behind. Upamecano. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Haaland. Szoboszlai. Oh, well measured. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Decent chance! And he's heaved it away. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get rid. Aimed beyond the defence. Ferran Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. Delivers the ball. And that has been cleared. Dembele. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Namdin, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And he's cut it out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 5, Chouameni. Number 17,
Looking for a runner.
Marcos Llorente.
And he's
Number
made sure that's
2,
not getting through.
Hakimi. Coming on
Namdin
the
really
field.
are showing all the necessary
Number 11,
urgency, but it's
Mbappe.
potency they need.
Number 19, Olise. Number
Bruno
12,
Mendes.
Timber.
Good read, needed to
Number
be.
25, Nuno Mendes.
Oh, good read.
Substitution
That's great
taking
positioning,
place.
so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's Dembele. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Vinicius Junior for Olise. That looks a good ball through. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to...
Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's tidy. Olise receives it in a good position here. That's at the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Just a quick
Well, Peter,
announcement.
I
We would like to
really
inform
couldn't see
you
what
that
this team was
CCTV
trying
is
to
now in
achieve,
operation
whether it's
for
the
your
manager's
safety.
message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Hakimi, nicely weighted ball. Plays it in low, and he's there to clear it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. And it's Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Bellingham. Hakimi gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bellingham. Szoboszlai.
He's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely...
Goes for a shot!
Cleared without hesitation. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he welcomes it in.
And the shot!
Oh, what?
And a header!
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Namdin are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Llorente.
Namdin really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Rabiot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Szoboszlai. Rabiot. Rabiot really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Hakimi. Spread to the right. Now it's Bellingham. And that has been cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gehi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gehi gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Courtois to save this spot kick and his team.
Calm as you with it.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Cucurella. Namdin are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Haaland. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Traumeri. Rabiot. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Hakimi. That's Rabiot. Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni touches it back. And it's Rabiot. Looking for a runner. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he was alert to it. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Out towards the flank. Bellingham. Szoboszlai. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Gay.
So off we go again.
Rabiot.
Well, I think they have to be
Coming on the
positive
field,
despite the scoreline. The one
19,
thing they don't want to do,
Olise.
Peter, is give away an
Number
early goal.
21,
But they can't
Yamal.
afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Yamal. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Haaland. Szoboszlai. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Namdin come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Szoboszlai. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Llorente. Lovely feet. Nice control. Oh, that's superb.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's found a way past. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Upamecano. Namdin perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Tchouaméni. Here's Haaland. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Cucurella. Chouameni. And he's forced to go back. And Upamecano. And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Cucurella. And it's Szoboszlai. And he goes cross-field. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chouameni. Now Saliba. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Dembele. For Szoboszlai. Chouameni. For Szoboszlai. Nice physical challenge. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him a chance? Olise. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's Dembele. 75 minutes played. And it's Llorente. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. That pass has been well intercepted. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And that's a... Mbappe! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mbappe really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Cucurella. And Upamecano. Llorente.
Namdin really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Szoboszlai. And it's Chouameni. Upamecano. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Is number 18.
This is a promising build-up.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get it through? He has found the way through. That's tidy. Oh, look at the space here. showing good feet.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Elise chips it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's it. Namdin perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Upamecano clears it away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Peter, Marcus Llorente, has had a huge effect by just moving position, moving a little further forward. Who would have imagined he could be so creative and such a prolific goal scorer too? Expect to see him make a lot of those powerful surges up the pitch, and at times he'll drop in as a number 10 in that supporting striker's position.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Llorente. He's found a way past. And here's Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. Llorente receives it in a wide position. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good foot in there.
Pretty robust defending.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Looking for the run. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Llorente. In by Rabiot! Bellingham. So, what can they make of this? Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Great ball if he can get there. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Mbappe. Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tchouaméni. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Szoboszlai. It's Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. Bellingham caresses it through. That has been cut short. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that has been cleared. Yehi. Rabiot. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. This is a promising build-up. It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's nice. Played in. In once more. Chance for a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking tidy in possession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp, played back. Tries to dink it through. And that's an excellent interception. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, right back into the action.
Namdin have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yehi has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Nuno Mendes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Soboslai. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
And now they can spring out of defence.
And it's Llorente. Bellingham. For Soboslai.
Lovely bit of skill.
Oh, good ball! Tchouaméni.
And the counter is on.
Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Szoboszlai. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Threads one in.
Nice control.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Driving forward. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Upamecano. And still we await the first breakthrough. It's out for a goal kick. Haaland. Oh, good spread. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good running with the ball. Bellingham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Bellingham is onto this.
Can he finish?
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Ødegaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi. Llorente. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Llorente. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ødegaard. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ødegaard. And here's Dembele. Closing in on goal.
Goes for a shot! And no mistake. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
82 minutes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Madrid are in front now. The game's only goal.
Oh, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And he's taking no chances there.
Played it again. Impressive jump.
Number 23.
And the difference is still one, but only just.
Mbappe clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Bellingham.
Namdin really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Yamal. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now the breakaway
has been indicated.
Saliba.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager, too, has to take responsibility for his failure to stop the leaks.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.